Well, despite rising interest rates, today we saw yet another sign that Australians are still splashing out on new TVs, computers and appliances. JB Hi-Fi flagged record-breaking half-year sales. Its shares hit an 8-month high on that news, but then they ended the day lower. Overall, the share market finished flat today. Mining companies were down, but Telstra had its best day in 16 weeks. The price of Bitcoin is also standing out. It's now rallied 28% so far this year. It's still half as valuable as it was a year ago, but clearly some buyers are returning. And the Australian dollar was mostly lower, buying 69 US cents and 64 euro cents and 57 British pence.
Thank you, Chris. Let's find out the forecast now. Here's Jessica.
Yes, have a look at this, Brenton. The dark rain clouds are certainly a sign that the change has arrived in Adelaide. Isn't it a big difference? This morning we were at 37 degrees in the city before 11 a.m. and then the change swept through. We've seen temperatures dropping by more than 10 degrees with those showers coming along with it. Across the suburbs, it was even hotter around the northern suburbs this morning. We were up to 40 degrees at Elizabeth when before the change arrived, and now most areas are sitting in the 20s. Port Augusta got so hot it was 44 degrees there. I bet everyone in Port Augusta in particular would have been pleased to see that change arrive. A scorcher too for Renmark with 43 earlier on, paired with severe thunderstorm warnings there this afternoon. Keith warmed to 41 before the change. On the charts, you can clearly see our winds, or the white arrows there, now coming from the southwest. And that means that the heat gets swept away and we settle into a few days in the mid-20s. Interstate, we're seeing a similar story in Melbourne and Hobart, both going for 23 degrees tomorrow with the chance of showers. The odd storm still rumbling through our north tomorrow, keeping an eye north of Hawker where they could even turn severe, and a likely windy day around Port Augusta. Near Utpa, Renmark and Murray Bridge could also see showers, and temperatures are much more mild in the low 20s through to the southeast. The winds are persisting in some coastal areas with marine wind warnings for the upper west coast, Spencer Gulf and Gulf St Vincent, and on local waters southwesterlies reaching 25 knots north of Brighton during the afternoon and early evening. Around our suburbs, just a slight chance of an early morning shower, perhaps feeling a touch overcast with 23 for Noarlunga and 20 at Mount Barker. And then we're going for that cloudy top of 24 degrees in the city and staying in the 20s for the rest of the week. 26 degrees to round out the week on Friday. And then on the weekend, we are right in that summer sweet spot with the temperatures around the 30-degree mark.
It's looking a lot more manageable at the moment. Thank you very much, Jessica. That is our bulletin for this Tuesday. It was great to have your company.
We'll take you back to Melbourne now for the Australian Open with developing stories on our 9 News app. Enjoy your evening.
Good night.